unfortunately, most are metaphorical sheep. Not in the sense of condensation, I must say. Don't even stop that. That's just beautiful. We need to see that in the future. Not in the sense of condensation. No, condemnation. Like, we're not condemning others by using that example. People want to be led until they don't want to be led. Right? I would argue that leadership comes from awareness. It's going to come from some type of conviction of self, some kind of awareness of self, some kind of greater calling or feeling and thought of something that is greater and that must be done, like a sense of responsibility that comes with someone realizing something is of importance to them and others. Alignment, or cultural alignment, is the effect of a leader, of an individual that's shepherding sheep, that's leading or influencing others. Now, like the saying, a wolf in sheep's clothing. There are individuals currently in your organization, in your group, in countries leading them, that may be wolves in sheep's clothing. And I think the most important thing to understand when it comes to alignment, when it comes to leadership, is that leadership is not necessarily this moralistic hierarchy where the influencer is at the top of the rung. Like, oh, the leader is the most moral or holds the moral compass. No. You don't necessarily have to be morally acceptable in society as a whole to be the shepherd, to lead the sheep. You just have to be the most convicted, convincing, respectable in that sense at that time, by how you carry yourself, how you convey your oratory, the body language that is mirrored by your perception of self. The strongest conviction in the room, or convictor, the person with the most personal power, will be the shepherd of those sheep. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the most moralistic person. It's not necessarily the person who is held to the highest moral standards. So it's just important to be aware of that. You may be currently led by a shepherd who has no moral compass. Or that could be you, and without you even realizing it. So the solution is awareness. Educate yourself. Think outside the box. Don't just take things as you see them. Take things, accept them, appreciate them, but ask questions around them. Reflect on the decisions that you make and the leaders that you follow make, because they may not always be of moral character.